Hello and welcome to another edition of Varsity Sports here on Educational Channel 15. Match number 2, Varsity Girls Soccer. Just 2 days ago, we were able to broadcast and view their first match versus Saugus. Now, today, dressed in the all-white uniforms, they take on Burlington. Burlington High School, dressed in the all-red with blue trim uniforms. Very similar to Barcelona. Our Lady Highlanders in a rebuild this fall. A very young team. They are taking on this Burlington team that is also rebuilding. So I am looking for a very competitive match today. I believe that our Lady Highlanders have a real shot to be successful today if they can play their game. Focus on lessening any mistakes, just playing their game and focusing. This could be a wonderful morning here at Dilboy Stadium. The Burlington girls team, they come in with a record of 0-2. They have scored 1 goal in their first 2 matches. They lost 3-1 to Woburn yesterday. And in their first match, they lost 6-0. So both of these teams, fairly young and inexperienced. Tarji Alexander puts the ball into play. Educational Channel 15 is here to bring you this match with Mr. Bill Trudell on camera. He's also our acting director. My name is Tim Cronin, and welcome to the broadcast. And again, as I always say, immediately can hear Coach Tony barking out instructions, Coach Tony Arias in the background. Burlington putting the ball into play there off the set piece, and Tarji Alexander will clear, our goalkeeper. She was the young lady of the match the other day versus Saugus. I'll say the Lady Highlander of the match. She played a very solid game in goal. So we look for more of the same throughout the season. This will be her second straight season as the Lady Highlander starting goalkeeper. One of our senior leaders. And the possession will be with Christiana Brand inbounding. We'll see if the Lady Highlanders can put some pressure on this Burlington team. As I mentioned the other day, if you were to look at the Lady Highlander roster, loaded with underclassmen, 9th and 10th graders, I'm seeing 6 seniors only. The girls are working hard, they're learning, and again, they have a real shot today against this Burlington team who are pretty much in the same boat. Rather young, inexperienced. They are also loaded with freshmen. And again, you can hear Coach Tony in the background barking out instructions. He wants his girls to play position. And also to play aggressively. Challenge the opponent for every ball. And on the attack here is Burlington. Nice work, Jennifer Ochoa at the sweeper position, knocking that ball away. It will be a corner kick for Burlington. So an opportunity here for Burlington as they will go right to work here. And a nice strike on the ball from the corner, sailing across the box. Burlington still putting on pressure. Tarji is there to make the catch, and she will clear. Ball in play, and this is freshman Samira Afif on the right wing there. And as I mentioned the other day on the first broadcast, welcome to Lady Highlander varsity soccer, Samira. That wing position is predicated on speed, and demon speed. Winning the race to the ball on the wing is vital to the offensive attack. And a little bit of a turnover in front of their own goal here. Unfortunately, a lack of communication, and Burlington scores. We have very young defenders on the back line, and I think there was a communication gap between the goalkeeper, Tarji, or a communication problem, and her defenders. And that, again, as I mentioned the other day, that is part of the growing pains that the Lady Highlanders are going to have to suffer through. It's just a sort of a natural coming of age that they are continuing to learn, and that back line will have to work on in training their communication, which comes or begins from the goalkeeper, as well as the sweeper person, Jennifer. Jennifer Ochoa, number 5 back there, only a sophomore. She is speedy, and she's vocal. Her and Tarji are going to have to work together to lead that back line. Daisy Pena is out with injury, but it is still up to the goalkeeper to maintain a level of communication. She needs to give instructions back there, and she needs to speak loudly and clearly so her young teammates in front of her can understand where she wants them to be. And that is something that they will work on for sure. I know, Coach Tony and his coaching staff are going to work on that. And again, Burlington penetrating here, and that cross went off the post, and poor Tarji there went right to the carpet. Substitutions here for both teams, and the Lady Highlanders they're just going to have to recover from that mistake, and we'll see if they can. They are more than capable of being competitive and taking on this Burlington team. Again, they are in the same boat as the Lady Highlanders. They are going through the growing pains. Young team, inexperienced. And we will restart here as the official wants the ball put into play on his signal. And off we go. There's number 15 challenging Ramey Gillespie on that left wing. And again, Burlington trying to pressure here. Tarji will scoop, and she will clear. Tarji sends that down the middle. Vivian Shea, number 13, first touch on the ball this morning. For those of you viewing at home, today is Saturday, September 9th. Saturday morning here at Dilboy Stadium. A beautiful fall morning. I'd say right around 67 degrees. And there is nothing like the outdoors on a nice September Saturday morning. Resetting here is Burlington. And Tony wants his girls to pressure them in their own end right now. Burlington will have possession here on the inbounds. And again, you can hear Coach Tony's voice in the background again. He wants the girls to play position. He wants them to be aggressive. He wants them to pressure the other team. He wants them to step up when it is time to, because they can move up positionally and pressure this Burlington team. Christiana Brand will put the ball into play. There's Carla, number 4. Nice work, Carla. She sends it forward, trying to find Emily there. Burlington clears for the moment. You can see number 17, Sydney Damasi. She's moved from her wing position to midfield, and she's working that midfield position with senior captain number 10, Lisbeth Figueroa, a 4-year varsity Lady Highlander player. Always nice to see Lisbeth out there at the midfield position. She's out of East Somerville Community School. And of course, she was a member of a couple of championship teams representing East Somerville. Here's Annie Donovan. Excuse me, this is Emily, number 9, challenging for the ball. Ball played in. Burlington wants to reset, and this is where Coach Tony wants his girls to pressure them in their own end. And that's exactly what they have to do here. There's Ramey. Lisbeth on the challenge. Nice steal there. And this is Lady Highlander soccer the way you want to see it when the opponent has the ball in their own end. There needs to be a white shirt, a white uniform right on the opponent to pressure them. Make it more difficult for them, the opponent, to get the ball, to move the ball around, to get the ball out of their own end. Substitution here. Emily coming off. She was shaking off a little bit of an injury the other day. And we will see now as Annie Donovan puts the ball into play. Lisbeth. Lisbeth setting things up, moving the ball to Christiana, who pokes that ball forward. You can see number 19 out there. She just substituted for Emily, Corinne McKellar. Oh, another, I should say, freshman on this varsity team. So Corinne, I actually repeat my words from the other day. Welcome to Lady Highlander varsity soccer. It is always impressive, excuse me, to see the freshman players earn their way into a varsity uniform. From the sideline, the Highlanders try to go back on the attack. Here's the cross. Lisbeth trying to get her foot on it. Burlington clearing. And some nice pressure here from the Lady Highlanders over these last couple of minutes. Again, Educational Channel 15 bringing you this match and these lovely pictures and video that you're seeing, brought to you by Mr. Bill Trudell, our director and cameraman again. And a nice little attack there by Burlington. So now Tony wants his girls to open things up, make some nice passes, but you can see Burlington pressuring the Lady Highlanders in their own end. Tarji having to step up there. And this is something, again, that the Lady Highlanders will work on in training. When Tarji has the ball, they are going to have to become more organized on moving the ball out of their own end, and their passing and their positioning, and they have to have, if you will, a little bit more of a sense of, all right, if the attack starts from Tarji, where am I supposed to be positioned? Who is receiving the ball? And that shot is just wide. And again, Burlington has taken over a little bit of the momentum here. And another impressive attack. 1-0 is the score. Burlington has the lead. And now here's the situation. Tarji has the ball. What are we doing here? Are we just putting the ball up for grabs for the other team, or are we moving around? Are we positioning ourselves? And this is something that the coaching staff will work on in training, again, with the girls. A game plan for the attack from Tarji, starting with Tarji, I should say. Christiana, Lisbeth. That ball's poked down the wing. Carla's there. And with the pressure, the Lady Highlanders will have possession here. So a little bit of an opportunity from the sideline. Ball is pressed back to Christiana. And, not quite how she wanted it to put her foot on the ball there. And a goal kick will result for Burlington. We have about 24 and a half minutes here, and I would almost recommend at this point maybe calling a timeout just to make sure that the girls understand exactly what we're trying to do here. They're very much into this match, and they're trying to be competitive, but just to shore up what everyone's assignment is. Here's Carla. Vivian again. Lisbeth. Nice little pass to Carla there, and she'll shoot. And that ball is just wide left. Not a bad combination there, girls. Good job, Carla and Lisbeth. And again, Coach Tony wants his girls to pressure here. Is Ramey with the header. Nice interception there. Carla trying to regain control. And this is what you want to do. You want to make things difficult for the opponent again to get the ball out of their own end. Make it difficult. Christiana, nice hustle back. Sydney. Ball played through. Lisbeth. Foot race, Carla, win it. The striker position, number 4 up there, the speedy Carla Silva. And possession for the Lady Highlanders here. Corner kick. So you'll see number 15, Ramey Gillespie. She will, and it looks like they want to run a set play from the corner here with Lisbeth. One of them is going to touch the ball, and they're going to try to fool Burlington here. This play a Coach Tony special. Burlington stepping up there and thwarting that attempt. Possession for Christiana. And again, you can hear in the background Coach Tony. His girls are going to improve. This is only match number 2. And I have the feeling they're going to tie this match very soon. We're down to about 21 and a half minutes until halftime. High school varsity soccer lasts 80 minutes. 2 halves, 40 minutes each. When you get to the tournament, after the 80 minutes, if it is a tie, we play overtime. And we will talk about that when the tournament comes around. We would love to see our girls qualify. Again, it's going to be a difficult road for them. They are young, they're inexperienced, they have a lot of learning to do It's not out of the realm of possibility, and it really does start today with this Burlington team. Sydney. Now Burlington again on the attack. Jennifer Ochoa back there playing that sweeper position. And possession for Burlington here. Vivian clearing, Carla fighting for possession there, and this is what you have to do. You have to battle. 50-50 ball, they call it. Burlington on the attack here. Dangerous situation. The shot, Tarji there to scoop that. I see Ramey wide open for a pass on that wing. And this is something that Tarji herself, she is going to have to be looking when she scoops the ball, getting the ball moving along quickly before the other team has a chance to position themselves. If she sees an open player, she can make that pass and begin that attack immediately. So a corner kick here, and looks like we have the freshman, another freshman, Bridget. Bridget Frazier, she will attempt to play the ball back to Annie. Not happening there, though. So Annie now. Madison on the attack here for Burlington. She's going to try to win the race. A nice little move here. And Jennifer Ochoa, nice recovery. Nice recovery, Jen. That's number 5. The sophomore sweeper. She got beat there, but then she came back and she recovered. And that's what you want from a player. Tarji will clear through. Sydney. Vivian Shea. We're looking at 18 and a half minutes to go until halftime. Another substitution for Burlington here. Ball in play. Nice job, Vivian. Burlington again. Trying to begin their attack. Jennifer stepping up very nicely there, thwarting that pass. And again, Educational Channel 15 bringing you this match. Burlington setting things up here again. Nice job defensively, Christiana there. You have left side Ramey. You have right down the middle to Carla. Nice roll pass to Annie there. Lisbeth, yep. Again, finding your teammates and working the passing combinations, and an offside is called there on Burlington. So Tarji will have possession again. Sydney now. Sydney plays the ball through the middle. And what a nice pass to the wing here for Burlington. Their attack is on. You don't want them to go up by 2 here. Way to step up there, Christiana, number 7. Christiana Brand. Lisbeth with a nice play. And now on the run, McKellar. Corinne. Can she make that move? And a nice defensive play by the Burlington defender there. Number 1, Madison McDonald. One of 3 McDonald sisters on this Burlington team. And She saved that. She saved a goal for the Lady Highlanders there. And a little bit of a heartbreaker there for the Lady Highlander fans. We thought we had a real shot at scoring there. Would have made this match 1-1, and I think the crowd would have been brought right into this match with excitement. Christiana tried to find Lisbeth there. And you can see Burlington clogging up the passing lanes for the Lady Highlanders. Ball is crossed. Ooh, and a nice cross there. And the youngster for Burlington camped out in front of the goal. That pass went right to her shoes. And she just had trouble handling it there. Number 15 for Burlington. Another McDonald, Shannon McDonald. There are 3 of them. Madison, Megan, and Shannon, the McDonald sisters. A freshman, a junior, and a senior. On the attack here, Ramey. Can she cross? She will shoot. Very interesting. Ramey, known to have a cannon for a left leg. Carla. She's trying to cross there. And that is scooped up by the goalkeeper for Burlington. And her name is Courtney Forty. Lisbeth. Nice to see this from the Lady Highlanders. They're trying to take some momentum back and pressure Burlington a little bit. Carla, Lisbeth, live ball here. Annie, and do we have an inadvertent handball? I believe we do, so the Lady Highlanders will put this ball into play. You'll see Bridget now, and she looks to pop this right down the middle. Lisbeth is there. Burlington clears through. Christiana. Nice turn with the ball there, Christiana. Emily on the right wing. She attempts to send the ball through. We are looking at 13 minutes until halftime. Burlington now on the attack. Come on, Jennifer. Ball is crossed. Tarji is there to scoop up a live ball as one of the McDonald's for Burlington was there ready to knock it in, and Tarji intercepts it and possesses the ball cleanly. Ramey trying to send it through. Burlington again trying to step up here. They're moving forward. Emily attempting to move the ball forward. Ball placed right down the middle. Burlington here on the attack, and that shot is wide. The Lady Highlanders are going to have to shore things up on that back line there. All 4 of these young girls back there, they're going to have to stay focused. Very focused. You have a very young group. You have the freshman Bridget, sophomore, first year on the varsity, Jennifer Ochoa. You have Annie Donovan on the left. Christiana on the right. Tarji sending the ball forward. And again, Burlington looking to step up and intercept. There's the pass. Live ball here, the move, and the score for Burlington. And that, again, is a situation where Tarji in the back line, they are going to have to communicate more. Tarji played the ball forward down the middle. Burlington stepped up and intercepted. The girls, they need to realize if the other team is intercepting the ball on their own end, they have got to get themselves back into position for that transition attack that is coming immediately. So here is a situation, again, the girls are in the same situation here. You have Burlington on the attack, pressuring in their own end. The girls have got to communicate with each other. They need to talk louder. Tarji in goal. Your job, Tarji, barking out instructions to your defenders. They need to hear from you exactly what they need to do. You're older than them, and you're their leader. And a very intelligent timeout here being called immediately. So Tony's going to talk about this with the girls. And hopefully this will get shored up right away. I just want to emphasize again, as I have done several times, that this is all part of the learning process. This team is young. They're growing. They will learn. And a long conversation on the timeout by Coach Tony Arias. Here comes the Burlington team back onto the pitch, and we have 10-16 to go until halftime, and let's see if we can make some adjustments here, some communication. Bridget receiving, she plays the ball forward, and again, you see Burlington here. They're intercepting, trying to clog up the lanes. They want to begin their attack on the Lady Highlanders, and this is what the Lady Highlanders have to do. They have to thwart that attack immediately. Christiana trying to play, and again, Burlington transitioning here. Looks like we just had an offside on, or actually, was the ball out of bounds? I take that back. Carla, Sydney, Burlington trying to go right to work. Nice pass to the wing here, and again on the attack, Burlington. Cross coming, McDonald, number 15, and that sailed right through her. That was her ball. The Lady Highlanders very fortunate there. That was a beautiful cross from that left side, and if I'm seeing number 3 for Burlington on that left side, her name is not here on the Burlington roster. From up here, it's tough to see their number, so I might have the number incorrect on the left winger out there, Chris. I'm not sure. Anyway, we go back to work here with Carla trying to attack. 8:30 to go until halftime. And if the Lady Highlanders somehow, some way could score at least one goal before halftime, you're looking at 2-1 in the half, and they're very much in this match going into the second half. But we will see if they can put on a quality attack here. One of the things that is so nice here is I see a lot of the parents of the girls, the Lady Highlander girls here, and I can see a lot of the familiar faces. They're the same faces I see during every home match that we broadcast. So it's nice to see the folks coming out and supporting their sisters, their daughters, their cousins. It's really nice to see the family. Jennifer, and a tough steal here. And again on the attack is Burlington, and thankfully Annie Donovan, number 12, hustled back to assist Jen. So that nice bit of work by Annie negated a third goal for Burlington, because that most assuredly would have been if Annie had not come back. So great work there, Annie. Annie clears through. Little pressure here from the Highlanders, nicely defended by Burlington, and they will transition again. And Annie, again, stepping up. Jennifer will play forward. Nice pace here by both teams. And you can see after the timeout, a little bit more aggressive on defense are the Lady Highlanders, and this could be a corner kick for Burlington. I believe it is. Tarji making the stop on the cross there. So a very impressive corner kick last time from Burlington. The Lady Highlanders are going to mark their people very well here. Make sure. This ball is coming right through the box. Live ball here. The pressure still coming. Is that Kira, number 18, Kira Gardier, I see? And Tarji making the big save off the shot. And she takes that ball downtown. Carla in a foot race here. Speed, demon speed, Carla. And she has earned her team a corner kick, I believe. So the Lady Highlanders and number 15, Ramey Gillespie, will go right to work. Will Lisbeth go to the corner with her? Not yet. It looks like Ramey's going to take this one, and she is going to most likely send this ball right into the Burlington box, which is the intelligent thing to do right now. You want a white jersey contacting the ball here. Incoming. And Burlington there to defend. Bridget, Annie. Burlington now looking to set up their attack. And this is a live ball sent through. And thankfully, there could be no penetration there. But that's how quickly Burlington can strike. Under 4.5 minutes to go until halftime. Bridget sending the ball to Christiana. Here's Kira. She sends the ball forward. Carla's there, battling. Lady Highlander possession, playing quickly is Kira here. Carla. Corinne. Here's Annie stepping up. Can she win this race? She does. Keep the pressure on now. Ramey. Sydney sending this, and Forte in goal will catch with under 4 minutes to go, and she will clear. Live ball. First touch, very important. Lisbeth is there. Burlington now. They will begin their attack again. Ball sifted through. Jennifer Ochoa, nice work. Burlington maintaining this. The cross. And Burlington retaining possession with the shield there. The cross. Oh, that ball was sifted right through. Oh, how dangerous that was. That was almost another goal for Burlington if one of their attackers, one of their strikers, I should say, was able to get her foot on the ball on the go-through. Ball played to Lisbeth. Lisbeth tries to send it to the right side. Burlington again looking to try to squeeze the Lady Highlanders in their own end. Sydney sending it through. Burlington again looking to begin that attack. This ball sent through. By the way, that lead striker for Burlington right now, number 5, and she is Madison LeBaron. And she is going to have to be marked here. And here she comes again. Tarji, get on the ball. Thank you. Everyone's heart rate can come down now. Carla. Ball played forward. Jennifer on there. Nice work. Ramey Gillespie now. Possession, Lady Highlanders. Bridget will put her foot on the ball, sending it forward. And come on, Tarji, step up. Don't wait. So again here, Tarji with the ball. She'll send it all the way through. And we are under 2 minutes to go until halftime. And the Lady Highlanders are going to have to try to kill these attacks coming from Burlington. And it looks like for the Lady Highlanders, Tony has moved Samira Afif up front to help Carla at the striker position. Number 8, Samira. And halftime is upon us. 2-0 Burlington. And for Coach Tony Arias and his staff, a lot to talk about at halftime. So we are now ready for second half action. And as I said right before the halftime break, Coach Tony had a conversation with the girls, and hopefully we will see a few adjustments. Tarji will field this right away to start the final 40 minutes of this match. Down 2-0, the Lady Highlanders keep plugging away, keep learning. Some of the scheduling for next week here on Monday will be our first coverage, our opening coverage for the varsity boys soccer team, and Coach George Scarpelli and his boys, Coach Tiago Marrera. The boys, huge aspirations this fall, huge plans to not only qualify, the goal is to win the Northeast Conference outright as a new member. I would say, this is my opinion, I would believe that they are the overwhelming favorite to win the Northeast Conference, even though they just became a member of it. Our varsity boys team, a lot of experienced players and quite skilled, and we hope they will make a nice run for that. And obviously, after the regular season, there is the tournament, and there are aspirations there for the boys. So we look forward to that. On Monday, our varsity boys and their opening match. A very exciting time is the fall season. You have varsity football, obviously Lady Highlander soccer, varsity boys soccer, volleyball, the varsity girls volleyball team. I'm sure this fall we will bring you some coverage of that. Revere at 6 p.m. this coming Monday, September 11th, is the opponent for coaches Tiago and George and their boys, to open up the season here at Doughboys Stadium. Educational Channel 15, of course, will be on top of that coverage. And you can see now the girls of Burlington here are trying to unleash some more pressure on this back line of the Lady Highlanders. Tarji here will put the ball back into play. Communication so important here. You know Burlington, like they have been doing, they're chomping at the bit to clog up the lanes, to make it more difficult for the Lady Highlanders to get the ball out of their own end. Sydney receiving, working with Bridget. Our Lady Highlanders, again, dressed in all white. They are going to have to just keep working, keep pressing, be aggressive, be competitive. Sort of a take-no-prisoners attitude. Sydney receives. She tries to play the ball forward, but again, this Burlington team, they are hungry for their first win. They are 0-2, as I've mentioned at the outset. They lost 6-0 and 3-1, so that obviously is a (9-1) spread in the first two matches for them. So I'm sure they're thrilled to be up 2 goals right now, but they want to cap this match. And the Lady Highlanders now on the attack. Carla, can she create? Stepping up is Sydney here, playing the ball forward to Carla again. Carla, nice little move there. Almost breaking the defense. Can someone get a shot on? Vivian is there. And Burlington clears. Here's Annie now. And let's see, we have a whistle from the official, and one of the players from Burlington being sent off, and I'm not sure, Bill, did you see what happened there? I don't know if some blood was drawn or if the official, and it looks like she is going to see the trainer, so it has to do with some sort of some contact or something where the young lady was shaken up a little bit. Nice pressure here by the Lady Highlanders. It's nice to see that, see them spending time in the opponent's end. And who knows, just maybe we can strike and put something on the scoreboard. Lisbeth playing it to Christiana. Oh, nice little passing here. The shot. Somebody shoot. Oh, my goodness. A beautiful passing combination. Christiana finding Carla. Carla trying to send the ball to Emily. And somehow, some way, Carla and Emily getting crossed up. And no shot. I love the effort. But boy, oh boy, what a heartbreaker there. Not being able to possibly score. Nice effort, girls. Burlington will have possession now, and hypothetically, I repeat again, if they were able to score there, the match now would be 2-1, and this would be a whole different look. But as it is, 2-0 Burlington, and 33 minutes to go, so there is still plenty of time left. And with that offside, Bridget will put the ball into play. Burlington trying to attack again. They have some nice passing combinations themselves there. Number 15 of Burlington, and wow, I have to give Burlington credit. They had 4 or 5 wonderful passes, moving the ball, combinations, capped off by number 15, Shannon McDonald. And the score is 3-0. Disappointing, yes, for us here in Highlander Nation, excuse me. But jeepers, I have to give Burlington credit there. That was some mighty impressive soccer for that moment that they just displayed. So the will fight on and play on. Again, a very young team here, dressed in white, and the learning curve is it's an enormous feat, but they're going to have to keep working at it. Nice pass by Carla here out front, trying to find Emily. Stepping up is Christiana. Sydney trying to find Ramey there on the left side. Just under 32 minutes to go here. 3-0 Burlington. Lisbeth plays the ball into Carla. She's tripped up there, yes, and an opportunity. Carla drawing that foul there deep inside. So now we have an opportunity for the Lady Highlanders. Set piece here. You can see the left leg from Ramey getting ready to strike the ball possibly here. And it looks like we're going to do just that, and I'm looking for her to blast here. I don't think there's any other set play here coming. Put into play and just over the crossbar, and nice attempt there by Ramey. Sophomore out of East Somerville, and she again has the reputation. That left leg of hers is a cannon. Christiana playing the ball to Bridget. Bridget playing forward. Emily is there. And substitutions here for Burlington. I should mention Caitlin Germain, the coach for Burlington. She's doing a very nice job shuffling her girls in and out. She has the luxury of doing that right now because of her 3-goal lead. She can actually get some playing time for many of her reserve players who are younger with a little less experience than her starters. Get them some playing time and touches on the ball. That's 14 goal for Burlington scooping. She will clear. On the attack now, Burlington here. Cross coming, and that slides through, and that's McDonald again on a beautiful cross. And unfortunately there, the Lady Highlanders looking a little fatigued, a little tired. There was a race for the ball there, and boy, just a tough situation now. 4-0. Again, that was number 15, Shannon McDonald on the goal for Burlington, accepting that cross and putting it right into the open net. To thwart the cross. play on now. Ball's played into Tarji, and you can see the swarming strikers for Burlington there. They seem to be a little sharper on their feet right now, hustling for the ball, and wondering if our young back line there may be feeling a fatigue, both physically and mentally. And this is where they really have to learn when things get tough. They have to keep focusing, keep playing, fight through the fatigue. Remember what you've worked on in training. Ramey now from the corner. Opportunity knocking. Incoming. Live ball. Somebody shoot. Beth and Burlington clears. And again, we need the legs from our Lady Highlander girls. Jennifer Ochoa sending the ball to Annie. Annie trying to clear this pressure from Burlington here. Christiana. Nice work. Nice work, number 7. That ball crossed the line, so this will be a Burlington possession. The cross coming, and Tarji scoops. Quickly, Tarji. Lisbeth. Left side. Ooh. Trying to find Ramey there. So we are looking at 26 minutes to go in this match. 4-0 Burlington. Our Lady Highlanders again dressed in the all-white uniforms. This young team, we look for them to improve as the months of September and October move on here. Here's a corner kick for Burlington. Mark your people, Lady Highlanders. Be vigilant here. Live ball. A shot. And that is wide. And it looks like we have a substitution for the Lady Highlanders. I'm looking at number 11. And that is Catherine Alvarenga. And she is number 11, Chris, right? Yep, number 11. So, Catherine, welcome to the match. Catherine is a senior. And again, Burlington trying to play through here. Nice work. Number 7 again, Christiana Brand. There's Emily. Now Emily on that right wing there, she will learn that when she receives the ball, she will play a little bit more quickly. I think she held on to it just a split second too long. And she will learn that, and she will improve. She's a hard worker, and it's great having her as a new member of this Lady Highlander varsity team. Emily Childs, she is another one of the sophomores. The many, many sophomores on this roster. Resetting is Burlington here. Nice job, Lisbeth stepping up. Oh, just a little bit too much on the ball there. Sydney, nice header. Vivian now. And we can see some of the younger Somerville youth soccer girls coming into the stadium, coached by Coach Santos. And they are the future Lady Highlander players. And it looks like they will be taking over Dilboy Stadium at the conclusion of this match. Looks like they have a match themselves. We are looking at about 22 minutes to go here. And Sydney will put her foot on the ball here. Lisbeth is there. Bridget is there. We have Ramey in pursuit. And that ball is played out of bounds. Annie trying to cross through to Lisbeth. Lisbeth playing the ball to Bridget. Sydney. Oh, that ball just skirted past Kira there. Oh, my goodness, opportunity for Kira as that ball came flying through there. So close. And the official wants a timeout here. The clock's not moving. So Christiana now will inbounds. Ball played through. Sydney there trying to intercept. She'll clear. And this is that part of the game now, or the match, I should say. There have been over 60 minutes played. You have some tired bodies, tired legs. You have to finish, try to finish strong, regardless of what the score is. So Tarji in goal. We'll look to put the ball back into play. Now we're under 20 minutes left. Kira battling here. On Wednesday, September 13th, the Lady Highlanders will be on the road for the first time this season. They are headed out to Haverhill to play Whittier Regional Vocational School. Whittier is a non-conference opponent who the Lady Highlanders schedule every year, and they've had some good competitive matches between them these last few years. So off to Whittier, and that will be again on Wednesday afternoon, September 13th. Their next home match will be here 2 weeks from now on Saturday, September 23rd, where they will host Austin Prep. So a little bit of a road trip for the Lady Highlanders. They have Whittier, they're away at Swampscott, they're away at Malden over the next couple of weeks before they have another home match here. And of course, as I mentioned on the broadcast earlier, the varsity boys will be hosting Revere on Monday, 6 p.m. here at Dilboy Stadium. First home match of the season, again, for the varsity boys. The fall, always an exciting time. Just keep playing here. There's Kira. Sydney playing that through. Annie sending the ball down the left side. Can we put together some sort of a combination here, some sort of an attack? Lisbeth stepping up. I love Carla's second half. Carla Silva, number 4 at the striker position. She has played well, very well in the second half, doing everything she can to try to score and put a goal on the board for the Lady Highlanders as, again, Burlington taking advantage of the Lady Highlanders, who just look tired right now. And it looks like number 4, Chris, with the goal for Burlington. And her name is Danielle Lynch, number 4 for Burlington, knocking in the goal. The young back line for the Lady Highlanders just looking fatigued. So 5-0 is the score. And again, Burlington on the attack. And I think Coach Tony has used his whole bench here, and it's just a really tough spot here. When you're in a rebuild, the growing pains can add up at times, and all of what has happened in these first 2 matches, I'm sure, will pay dividends down the road for this young team, because there's only one way to go, and that is up, and that's moving forward, and they're going to get better and better. They will improve. The potential is there, and one of these mornings, one of these evenings, that match is going to come where you're going to see a different team. Have some substitutions here. And who am I looking at here, Chris? Is that number 16? Number 16 is Miana Civil, senior player, getting some time on the right wing now. So it looks like Tony has just about used his whole bench. Jennifer Clearing. Tarji again will start things off. We have right around 14 and a half minutes to go in this match. On that left wing, coming back into the match, is number 8, Samira Afif. So here are your two wingers now. Miana on the right, Samira on the left. At midfield, you have number 10, Lisbeth, mainstay at midfield. Up top at the striker position, Carla is taking a break. We have number 19, Corinne McKellar, getting some more time at the attack position. But I think the name of the game for the Highlander coaching staff, led by Coach Tony for next week, would be to work on that back line and work them hard, train them hard. And I think Christiana wanted an offside there. And as it stands here, Burlington blowing an opportunity for a 6th goal just then. But they finally capped that off, and this back line is just exhausted, absolutely fatigued. Boy, oh boy. I think just for a little break, I'm not sure if we should call a timeout here. We have an exhausted Lady Highlander team. But they have to learn, and they do have to keep playing. Back on the attack is Burlington, and they're taking advantage right now of this fatigue. Ooh, there's a collision there. Poor Miana taking the brunt of that. Looks like she's okay. Inadvertent. Possession for the Lady Highlanders. One thing that will help the Lady Highlanders will be the leadership and the talent of Daisy Pena. She will be coming off injury next week. So having her back in the lineup on that back line will be a huge improvement with experience, because Daisy has 2 years of varsity playing experience under her belt, and she will help these young ladies back there and help them improve and get better. Again, just to acknowledge Bill Trudell on the camera, doing a great job bringing you this match, and he looks exhausted himself. Poor guy. So the girls will train Monday and Tuesday. They will be off to Whittier Regional Vocational School next Wednesday. And Mondays and Tuesdays training will be vital for them to prepare for that. I'm sure all kinds of adjustments will be made. I'm sure Coach Tony and the staff will coach up that back line. And I have the feeling that when we broadcast the next home game for these Lady Highlanders in 2 weeks, they're going to be a lot better, much more schooled and improved. 9.5 minutes to go. And I love the effort put across by our girls. Never giving up, working hard, trying to improve and get better. They know and they realize it's a process. Sometimes you have to deal with some struggles for something good to happen, and that's exactly what will happen this season. Bridget trying to find Samira on that left side. We have a few of the varsity boys here fetching the ball fetchers. Fernando Guerra down there. Josh from the varsity team. I saw Marvin earlier. He is was a four-year varsity player, graduated in June. He was down there helping out. Marvin Lopez. Corinne will take a break. Carla back into the match on the substitution. And Burlington here will put the ball into play. Shot taken. Tarji is there. Vivian Shea, number 13, on that right wing here. She keeps the ball alive. Carla trying to create here. Nice job defensively, though, by number 13 for Burlington. She's been extremely solid for Burlington today. Her name is Oriane Homan, and she's one of the team captains, one of the leaders, and real fine job for Burlington today. She's made things so difficult for our girls. On the attack again here is Burlington, and their coach, Caitlin Germain, as I mentioned earlier, has had the luxury of using her whole bench and all of her girls getting some quality playing time. Again, many of her reserve players. It's Oriane Homan again, number 13 for Burlington. Good job there by Christiane, and I don't know if there was some physicality there, but Burlington will have possession. I'm kind of confused. I didn't see where Christiana really fouled her. Lisbeth, nice job. Ball played forward. Come on, Carla. Come on, Carla. Carla, a little shove on Homan there, trying to fight for the ball. Down to 5 minutes to go. Carla still still sprinting for the ball. Never say die. Never give up attitude. Full 100% effort. Nice job here. Miana almost getting her foot on the ball. And it's the hustle and it's the effort that you have to appreciate here in a very tough spot for the Lady Highlanders. It's a very, very tough spot. It obviously doesn't feel too good when the scoreboard looks like it does, and they're just not giving up. So credit our Lady Highlanders. Christiana now. Miana's on the right side. She finds Vivian. Vivian to Miana. Miana, Vivian again. Come on, Vivian. 3:20 to go. Nice hustle here. Ball played through. Carla's there. Nice foot on the ball. Miana trying to step up. Sydney. Substitution. Homan's going to take a break for Burlington. This is the end of the match for her, I'm sure. Great match for her, number 13. Coach giving her a high five there. Christiana. Nice feed to Lisbeth. Head up, Lisbeth. Miana. Cross, Miana. Nice. Carla tried to turn and shoot there. Defended well by Burlington, but I like the attack, girls. Very nice. Ball played over by Vivian, over the crossbar, that is. We're under 2 minutes to go, and the girls will regroup and again get ready for Whittier next week. Bill again on the camera. Bill Trudell, you've done a great job. A great job this morning. And that will end it. The final score, Burlington 6, Our Lady Highlanders 0. The journey will continue for this young team. They will improve. And we will see you on Monday. Boys varsity soccer versus Revere here at Dilboy Stadium, 6 p.m. to open the season. Until Monday, enjoy the weekend.